Fucking Fortnite, the new season, maybe only sleep 3 hours, and I'm exhausted, and Emily's not here, and Paul's not here, and Gar's not here, and Ichi's here, and
Sal's not here.
We asked Decker to be here, because we love Decker. He's our resident Gotchard.
Hey.
Killer week for you to be on, because this week was actually pretty good.
And Jerry's here. We love Jerry.
And you, the fans, are here.
Jerry. Yes. Anyways, cue the roll call.
Connect. Loading.
Broadcast.
Perfect.
Show running super savant. Level up. Bluecaster Super Ichi.
Loud and online. Greycaster Lane.
Armed with bad puns and positive reinforcement. Nightcaster for Gary the Lost.
Combining comedy and critique. On air since 2014.
Radio Sentai Castranger.
Welcome everyone to Radio Sentai Castranger, episode 487. It's episode
Giratina.
It's episode Satan.
Speak up the devil.
Literally.
I already miss Reggie Gorgeous. That's the funniest shit ever. That episode was so fucking funny.
It actually hurt from how much I was laughing last week.
I know. Yeah, no, I like his floating form more. I think that's just cooler.
I think it's origin form.
Yeah. He looks weird with legs. I just don't like it.
Oh, I like the original. I like the normal form.
Does that mean we're almost done with the? Are we pretty much done with the Gen 4 decks?
We haven't got to Arceus yet.
I was gonna say Arceus is the last one in Gen 4, I think, or is Manaphy after him? I can't remember. Anyways, we're almost done Gen 4.
Yeah. I like Gen 5 a lot. I can't wait for it.
So,
I like Gen 7.
Everyone remember that fucking scooter that I mentioned last week?
He got it!
It showed up and wasn't working!
Woo! We love that shit.
I thought it was the battery, but as we discovered from experimenting with it yesterday, it charged, it held a charge, but the display on the dash did not accurately reflect the battery level, which is really fucking bad. So a replacement scooter just showed up in my driveway an hour ago.
All right. Well, you can take it for a test ride tomorrow.
Yeah. Which means until they schedule the pickup, I now have 2.
All right.
And Gar's immediate reaction in our group chat was, "Let's race them."
You might as well. you have until they come to pick it up, so you might as well just fucking
exactly.
Now you have Ichigo and Ego.
No, you know what? I have an Autobot sticker on one, so I need to get a Decepticon sticker for the bad one.
There you go. So it's just me, Ichi, and then we asked Decker to join us tonight because it's Weird Friday. Guards at Anime North. A bunch of people, everyone else was busy with other things, and I'm literally just finished my day of work and off 3 hours of sleep, so I'm exhausted, but I've mustered whatever energy I have left to do the show.
You haven't slept in a fortnight.
Yeah, no, literally my brain, like the new season started today, and my brain went at like 1 in the morning. Oh, the new information about the season's going to be leaked at 2 a.m., so you got to stay up and look at everything. And I go, oh, okay.
So you're experiencing what I do. You're experiencing what I do when I stay up at like either 3 or 6 a.m. to watch fucking Final Fantasy 14 live letters airing live in Japan.
My brain will not be satisfied until I know everything that's happening in Fortnite, like for the next season. It's awful.
This is literally you're experiencing me watching live letters. I'm so happy.
Yeah. No, well, yeah. Final Fantasy 14's your fucking game you love so much to death, and Fortnite's my game I love so much to death.
I had no idea.
Found our favorite games ever at the same time. It's great.
Dawn Trail is dropping June 28th, and then I'm going to be streaming several 14-hour days, just like I did when Endwalker dropped.
I did stream a bit of the new season Fortnite this morning. It was fun. I got the power armor. It's amazing skin.
All right. Anyways, if you are listening for the first time, thank you for tuning in. We are a bunch of video game players who get together every week to talk about Kamen Rider, Super Sentai, and a third thing. Our topics for this week.
Jerry wants to join. I'm you, Jerry.
All right.
Yeah, let's have Jerry on. We owe Jerry. Hi, Jerry.
We're assembling 4 Warriors of Light again this week.
It's
my
Jerry.
partner in crime, Jerry.
It's Legend Jerry.
We love Jerry.
It's me.
Hi, Jerry. We missed you. We love you so much.
I know. You guys will remind me every day if you could.
Well, I'm sorry.
Oh, stop it.
No, don't be sorry. Keep on reminding me.
Friendship? Ew.
Says the partner in crime I have.
What about Everybody Hates Jerry?
Oh my God, Jared, you're Kaguya and I'm Potaro.
Hello, Jerry.
All right, as I was saying, our topics for this week are Gotchard episode 36, Boonboomger episode 12, and for our feature topics, we have episodes 5 and 6 of Dogengers. Yeah.
Woo!
I can't stress enough, if you have not seen Dogengers, go watch it. It's so good. It's so funny.
It was nice to go back to season 1 as we're midway through season 3 and our Wednesday watchings on the Castranger Discord server.
Yeah,
Not gonna lie. Not gonna lie, before I hopped on here, I was trying to get caught up on Dogengers.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's so good.
All right, well, before we get into episode discussion, we have some news, and we got some doozies this week.
News mode.
Oh yeah.
Some doozies of newsies.
Some newsies. First off, we have the official logo for Kamen Rider Gav, or Gabu.
Gabu, it's biting.
It's got teeth.
Got teeth, that's for sure.
Chompy boy.
It do be a chompy boy.
It do be a chompy boy.
And that's basically it.
That's pretty. Yeah, we already know what the series is called. We know now we have the logo, so it's pretty safe to say there's going to be something snack related, food related, possibly candy, gummies. Those have been most of the rumors flying around. There was an image positing the design of the main rider's driver, but I don't know how credible that is.
That was confirmed to be fake.
That's what I thought.
Oh, it was.
Of course, they had to wait until after I fulfilled Lane's request on our group chat to Photoshop it into Snit from YTV.
That was so good though. Wow. I did see on I did find on someone on Twitter he drew in the logo to like what the colors would look like. It's pretty. Hang on, I accidentally downloaded the image instead of saving it.
Just CO2. Me and you and Gabumafu.
Although it's funny you did that purple shop on it, and the most popular color for Gabu is going to be purple.
Yeah.
God damn it! I saved it the wrong way. But anyways, yeah, they made it purple, and it actually looks really, really cool. So I would not doubt if that's what the color scheme.
So his base form is grape gummy flavored or some shit.
I think so.
You know, when they do the Kamen Rider gummies of this guy, they're gonna fucking sell like Wonka bars.
I don't know if we talked about this on the show, but one of my favorite tweets I've seen in the last couple of weeks is someone mentioned that the kid from the Juicy commercials is now like 18 or 19 years old, which means how fucking amazing would it be if that kid was Kamen Rider Gyabu?
I would not be against that.
I would really fucking love that.
Oh, that would be cool.
If not the main rider, at least supporting cast.
Yeah.
Or a cameo, I don't know.
Yep.
Just make them you know what? You pull a Forze with them, where it's you have the main rider, and then he's the Yuki of them. He's just there to
civilian best friend.
Yeah. Teaches them how to
no.
Or maybe he supplies the snacks. That's what I'm saying, yeah.
The juicy kid will fulfill his true destiny.
He will make the juicy.
All right.
You know what? Honestly, I've never bought the Kamen Rider gummies before, but like if they do make Gabu gummies, I might buy a pack of them.
You know they will. There's no way they won't.
They've been making gummies of riders like since what, Wizard?
Yeah.
Yeah.
But when they did Guide, that was the best one because they were like juicy.
Oh god.
Made sense because they were fruit.
All right, moving on to our next major news story. We have the official, well, I don't know about official, but we have the suit reveal for BunViolet.
I like it.
I like it a lot.
I'm gonna explain why I like it. So I've always made a complaint. Like I've always had a very like specific thing about Sixth Rangers and Sentai, where I think their design always has to be like they look like they belong with the team, but they also have something different in their design to make them kind of stand out differently from the rest of the team. And Ryusoul Gold was unfortunately the worst example of how to do a Sixth Ranger. It was so lazy, so poorly done. I was so disappointed. But BunViolet, this is how you do it, people. He looks like he belongs with the Boonboomgers because he's still got the wheel helmet, but then just that suit. He's got like a Formula One like racing suit. And it's awesome.
I still hate the tire face, but I have to say with the rest of the suit, I like it.
I was surprised. I was actually surprised to hear that. I posted the picture and I was like, I can't wait to wake up the next morning and just see Ichi be like, "Oh, thanks, I hate it."
You know what's funny though? If you look around the outer rim of the tire face, there are these little notches on the like 10 o'clock and 2 o'clock sections that almost make it look like it has angry eyes.
Oh, it's probably what like a Formula One car has, like because like I think race cars sometimes have like little like notches on like the tires to like I don't know, like I'm not thinking of Speed Racer.
Well, what I'm upset about is sorry,
if it wasn't obvious enough, yeah, Violet is very F1 racer coded.
Oh yeah, I like it. But what I want to see now is like he's holding his weapon, maybe the changer at the same time in his hand in the shot, but we're not seeing it at a very good angle. So now I'm really anxious to see the changer because the popular rumor is that it's supposed to be a video game controller. So I want to see it.
You can even see in the image.
RC controller.
There's clearly
Do you know what it's going to be? You know what it's going to be? So there was this real life story, and like they made a movie about it like a year ago or so.
The Gran Turismo movie?
Yeah. So he's probably like a guy who plays like racing games, and then he becomes a Boonboomger, and then he's actually able to race cars in real life.
Probably.
So it's definitely what they're going to do.
It's a game controller that turns into a bowgun. That I cannot stress to you, everyone listening, how fucking perfect that design is to my aesthetics. As a person who plays video games and likes bows and gun weapons, if they do this right, this might be my new favorite Sentai changer of all time. Toei, do not fuck this up!
You're gonna fuck it up.
They'll fuck it up.
Toei, you heard the challenge. You better pull through.
Yeah. Okay.
This might be the one Boonboomger thing I buy.
Hey, I know you guys really like the suit. I personally am not a fan of it.
Tell us why.
The yellow and the fucking boom boom on every part of the suit.
It looks like he's like sponsored by the Boonboomgers.
I think it's funny.
I think it's great. Like who knows? Maybe this guy's just like a fan, and he's like, you know what? I want to represent these guys. I want to be like the best.
Maybe this is the.
You mean the plot they already did with Joe?
What if this is the ISA made Boonboomger?
Oh, I would like that.
Joe's wasn't really because he was a fan of them. Joe's was just he saw them do heroic stuff and was so inspired and wowed by them that he's like, I want to be with you guys to help you help people.
How does that not describe being a fan of them?
I don't don't know, like being a fan is like appreciating something or someone, like to, I don't know.
Anyways, apologies that I forget who did it, but I know someone in our Discord took this image of BunViolet and chopped all of the yellow trim on it into silver, and I will say
that's me.
It was you. Thank you so much, because I actually really love that design. As I said this in the server, but as someone who takes character gear in Final Fantasy XIV and changes all of the undyeable gold trim to silver, this is like the perfect version of the suit, in my opinion.
Like, it does look cleaner,
right?
It definitely fits with the rest of the team with the consistent white on all of them.
Yeah.
No, it's like it does look cleaner. I will admit, I even said this in the chat earlier. It looks nicer, but what we got, I agree.
Right? I still like it, even with the yellow trim on it. It's pretty good.
Wait a minute. He's purple and yellow. What if he's? Oh my god! What if he's fucking sponsored? What if he's sponsored by Arnold Royalton from the Speed Racer movie? This guy's he's so evil. The guy was so evil.
Lane.
So our new Six Ranger is another evil ranger.
Listen, if you have not seen the 2008 live-action Speed Racer movie, do yourself a favor. Stop listening to this right now. Go watch that movie. It is,
and then come back.
The best racing movie you'll ever fucking see. Ichi, have you ever seen Speed Racer?
I saw it when it came out.
Okay. Oh, I gotta rewatch it then. It's just one of those movies that's just it's a perfect movie.
I know that it's Aaron's favorite movie.
Oh, it's so good! It's so good. Speed Racer's so fucking good. Anyways, yeah, I wouldn't be surprised if BunViolet's fucking sponsored by this fucking asshole.
I was talking with Raven while he was unpacking my new scooter earlier, and I was telling him about BunViolet, and he's like, so keeping in mind that Violet Rangers are usually mentors, we're wondering who this new character is, and just out of nowhere I tossed out, maybe he's Taya's dad, back from the dead.
Well, I still remember there's a rumor that he's supposed to be Taya's rival, or just sees him as a rival.
We'll see.
I wonder what Boom Boom car is going to be. Definitely not a Formula One racing car.
Gee, I fucking wonder.
No, not at all.
Not at all.
All right, so in summation, there's the new suit. Very cool. Looking forward to more. Need to see the changer ASAP. Let's do it.
Oh yeah. Yeah, no, I love this design. It's so good. It represents exactly what a Sixth Ranger should be.
All right, next we have an update regarding the upcoming Deca Ranger with Tombo Oger crossover, aka Yanma gets to kiss his crush.
or so we think.
Probably.
It's a literal fanfic. Special.
Yep. It's the greatest non-April Fool's shitpost.
I call it.
It was an April Fool's joke.
Sorry, say again.
It was.
Jerry.
Decker.
Oh, I would say it was an April Fool's joke until they revealed it.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I said it's the Yanma gets bitches special.
True. So we have the release date. It's going to be premiering on TTFC on June 16th, so less than a month away.
Woo! Can't wait to watch it.
Yeah.
Of course.
And as we mentioned last week, there will be 2 Deca Pinks in it.
Yeah, one played by Sononi.
Yep. All right, very cool.
She was probably available.
Moving on, we have in Boonboomger news, we have official images of the upcoming monster set. AKA Boon Boon Marine and Boon Boom Safari for the head and the claws respectively.
It looks cool.
I really like these.
The head's really cool.
I love that the fucking on Safari, the like bear face or whatever it is just like flops down to make one of the claws.
It's a tiger face.
Okay.
Oh yeah, it is a tiger. We thought it was a dog.
Because of the stripes. And then the marine one, it has fish. It's got fish on the side on the ladder, so it's just like a fucking pool vehicle. And then
apparently there's an actual truck that's literally that carries around fishes in it.
Cool.
And when you do the attack mode, there's a little like it's supposed to be like a shark, like trying to escape, or it's like you see a little shark there.
Yeah, it's a little shark torpedo tongue.
This just reminds me of that Simpsons episode when like Otto was driving like that.
Yeah,
that
the
truck
pool
that just was
mobile.
a pool. Yeah.
Yep.
And then
And I shall be the queen of summertime. King.
Yeah, this is very cool. And then we have the combined version Boonboomger Robo Monster. So you get these two Boon Boom cars together as a set for 3080 yen, which is releasing June 1st, or you can purchase them individually for 1540 yen each. Although I don't know why you'd get one and not the other.
Because there's people like Lane and Ichi where they want to get another of the same car.
Oh.
Yeah.
All right.
That.
Very cool. Next, in SH Figure Arts news, we have the announcement of the Shinkocho Seiho, aka renewal of Kamen Rider Ichigo, the next.
Guard, this is what happens when you fucking shit on Kamen Rider the next.
They put out a figure.
They put out a figure art of him. Gar is so fucking upset that they did this as the 100th figure.
Oh, this is the 100th Shinkocho Seiho figure.
Yeah,
that's funny.
I'm so glad it is, because I will, as I stated last week, and I'll state it again. Kamen the first and the next are fantastic Rider movies.
They're okay as far as I remember them.
I like them. Drake was V3. He was cool.
Yes.
Yes, he was.
He was also the villain in the One Gun Midnight movie.
Oh, I love that movie. That was great.
I think the reason why they did this is the original Ichigo from the first movie figure arts was the first ever figure arts to be created.
Oh, wow.
Oh, the first one was Kuga.
Really?
Oh, no. Hold on. I'm reading the article here. The 100th entry of the Shinkocho Seiho line figure is an updated version of the very first SH Figure Arts figure, which was released in 2008 based on Takashi Hongo's appearance in said film. The very first SH Figure Arts was this, Kamen Rider Ichigo from the next.
That's gonna make Gar even more mad than finding that out.
That's so fucking funny.
That's like, okay, like all jokes aside, like looking at this figure, God, this suit's such a good design.
This is one of my favorite Ichigo designs, honestly.
Like my favorite Ichigo suit is the Super Ichigo suit from the Ichigo Ghost movie. Like that's like the
thick boy,
the chalky one. Yeah, that one's so fucking good. But like this one is probably like my second favorite.
Yeah.
And then my third.
Yeah, look at these.
My third favorite's the original Ichigo suit.
Look at these comparisons. Oh, this new one looks beautiful.
That's so good, and it comes with this human head. That's really cool.
They did a 3D scan of the actual actor to make this figure.
That's awesome.
Nice.
Oh, and look at this! Look at the scarf. It's actually like cloth. That's awesome. Ooh.
Oh, thank God.
The figure is 145 millimeters tall. Comes with replacement head, spare antennas, and a set of interchangeable hands. As for details, clear parts used for the CI compound eyes of the mask. Every wrinkle in the body has been sculpted to create a realistic feel of special reinforced clothing. Scars on the mask from the battle with Shocker are reproduced with digital printing. The entire suit is faithfully differentiated with different green coloring depending on the part. The scarf uses cloth parts with wire, allowing you to express the figure in a variety of scenes.
Oh, there's a picture of side by side of the original one and then the renewal. Wow,
Yeah,
what a fucking difference!
I've been showing it.
Holy shit!
Wow.
18, oh yeah. Like this is 16 years in the making.
Yeah.
Yep.
Figure arts has come a long way.
Like, look at that is the first ever figure arts that was ever made, and look how fucking scrawny it is.
I know. I mean, like you look back at like the original like black figure art, and then look at like the updated one they made, and then the renewal one they made. Like it's just night and day.
I think my favorite part of the new figure versus the old figure is the shape of the head.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like the helmet shape.
Yep. All right.
On the original figure, the eyes just look more like, pun intended, buggy.
Yeah. So Premium Bandai web exclusive 9,900 yen, releasing in December.
Oh, it's gonna be like $160 figure.
Aside from this, they also announced the next version of Cyclone #1, the bike.
That is a clean ass looking bike. Holy shit, that's nice.
Very cool.
Very good. Well done, Kamen Rider the Next.
All right.
You're good.
Next, in CSM news, we have the announcement of the Kamen Rider Ryuki CSM card deck set, volumes 1 to 4. So they're releasing decks from Ryuki in sets of 4. Or most of them are, or they're not all sets of 4. So volume 1 is the blank deck, Ryuki, Raya, and Scissors. And by Ryuki's, I mean the red version from his super form.
Survive.
Volume 2 is Knight, Survive, Emperor, and Guy. Volume 3 is Odin, Tiger, and Abyss, surprisingly. And then Volume 4 is Verde, Flam, and Ryuga, the movie writers. Or non-series writers.
Where's Zelda?
Yeah, I don't know.
Okay, Lane, remember that they announced the Advent Bell a few weeks back?
Yeah.
Yeah, Zelda comes with that set.
Yeah,
that's why Zelda
Ryuki Knight, Oja Zelda.
Okay.
Yeah, so these are just re-releases because the original that came out like 4 years ago came with everything.
Yeah, it says here these are card decks re-releases of the content found in the complete selection modification V-buckle and drag visor, released in 2018.
Like, not gonna lie, I honestly wouldn't mind buying one of these sets just to have an Advent deck.
Yeah.
Yeah, you can just go up to your mirror and then do your pose.
Exactly, and like it looks like these sets are like all like $90 a piece, so that's actually not bad.
Yep.
Especially if you get multiple people in on like a set, like then like each person gets like an Advent deck.
Volume 1 with 20 cards, 94.60 yen, December release. Set Volume 2 is 72.60 yen. Volume 3 is also 72.60 yen, and the last set is 70.40 yen, releasing in January.
I would either want Emperor, Raya, or Ryuga. So,
I mean, like, it's fine that they're doing these sets. So, like, if there's like a certain character Ryuki you liked or a deck you want, hey, here you go.
Yeah, if you're a fan of Scissors, go get the first set.
Oh, the Scissors one is always gonna sell out because like Japan fucking loves Scissors.
If Gar wanted the Guy deck, the three of us could go in on the second volume because I would want Knight.
Sure.
I'll have to talk with him about that.
Yeah.
All right. Very, very cool. Next, and our last news story. Makoto Okunaka, who played Koyomi in Kamen Rider Wizard, announced her marriage.
Good for her.
Congratulations.
Non-celebrity man.
Yeah.
I like how they have to specify that part.
Yeah.
I'm very happy. Congratulations to Koyomi's actor. I just don't like Koyomi.
It's to protect his identity from her fans.
I mean, that's fine.
Yep.
People want to live normal lives.
Just always remembered like when like Koyomi was like dying or whatever like that in Wizard, just like Haruto would just be like Koyomi. I just remember that.
I mean, say what you want about Koyomi and Wizard. This is still nice to know that she found someone that she loved.
And then she became White Wizard, and that pissed me off immensely. I was like, you don't deserve to be him.
I wonder if her fiance said, please.
Please. Yeah, I wonder if he presented her with a please ring.
Marry! Please.
Married now.
Oh, God.
Wonder if they used a dress up ring.
Like I said, congratulations. Good for her.
Yeah.
Hope she has a happy life.
Yep.
All right, and that will be all of our news stories for this week.
Woo!
All right. Got your time.
Gotcha.
Decker, say the thing.
Gotcha?
No.
Oh, well, I'm sorry. Hold on. Hota's pregnant?
There it is.
He's pregnant.
He's pregnant.
He's got a digi-egg.
He's digipreg.
So, okay, this episode went by very quickly for me because what I remember was they were trying to get Lachesis to laugh, and then it just moved on to oh my fucking god!
They're trying real hard to make Lachesis into an actual character, and I appreciate the attempt.
Because what's her name that helps Spanner?
Kyoka.
She wants to help her be human because she's a homunculi.
She wants to be a real girl.
Multi, please delete that picture. It's actually fucking terrifying me.
Yeah.
I have to say, now that we're finally done with the legend bullshit, and our main fucking villain who's been sitting patiently waiting his turn to be evil is actually out and about doing shit, this was actually a really good episode.
Yo, Gigist and his teleportation power is fucking...
Yeah, Minato and Spanner go to confront the fucking elders, and you're just like, okay, we have to fucking deal with this shit right now, and then just this guy just shows up, and he's just like, oh, will you? And it's like, fuck.
I was fully ready for him to walk in and for the higher ups in the Alchemy Alliance to go, we've been working with him the whole time. But no, one of them pulls a fucking sword out of a unicorn statue and proceeds to get fucking dusted.
Oh yeah, no, I love even the guy's just like, he's just like, mad respect for trying.
Well, Fred's dead. We need a new third.
And the most fucked up part about that is that Gigist didn't technically didn't try to kill the dude. He just gave him what he desired. He just couldn't handle his power.
Yeah.
Okay, Gigist communicated a lot about how he works in this one episode, and I have to give this some highlighting because this is so interesting. Now that we finally have our main villain actually fucking doing shit, he is put across such a powerful I'm not sure how to word this correctly. What he's put forth in terms of what he wants and how he's doing what he's doing is so interesting to me because every villain in Rider, and whenever we finally get to the main villain, they each have a gimmick about the way they operate. And it's very clear, even from this one episode, that Gigist's deal is because alchemy is all about understanding and the pursuit of one's wishes, because, alchemy is about trying to gain gold from other things. Gigist, throughout this episode, is always claiming how much he understands things and keeps talking about granting wishes. And in the scene where he quote unquote murders the one Alchemy Alliance dude, it's because the dude wanted the power to kill him. So he granted his wish of giving him power. And it just so happened that it was too much power and then he couldn't handle it and he exploded. But I love this idea. Exactly. I love this idea. And I hope that this is going to be a consistent thing going forward where anytime he confronts someone, it's like, what do you really want, and how can I give it to you in a way that doesn't help you at all?
And also, that also makes you think, because we know that Greon his desire was to turn the world into gold by getting to Gigist. But what would happen if we actually get to Gigist?
Yeah. We also got. I know it was safe to guess, but with this episode, we got actual explicit confirmation that Gigist was in fact that creature we saw before that reached its weird bony claw and picked Garion out.
El Dorado.
Yeah.
And we also learned, thanks to him talking about it, he's the one that basically gave Spanner the Black Flames, and going later in the episode, yeah, he made the chemis.
He is the one who created specifically Gotchard and Dragonalos, and then the alchemist who created the rest of the chemis copied the method based off that.
Yeah, and Hotaro tries to be like, oh, but chemis are meant to be used for evil, and he's just like, oh yeah?
No, they absolutely were meant to be evil. You've just been purifying them.
You've been manipulating them.
I felt so bad for Scabos.
Yeah, I am so sorry to all the Scabos fans out there.
This is what I've been talking about. The show has lacked proper fucking consequence, and now that the main villain finally gets to do shit, there is immediate consequence. Are you happy now? One of the Pokemon is dead.
Yeah, because
it's the Pokemon movie all over again.
No,
yeah,
but
they became.
this is where Ryder is currently at this point. We're mourning over a fucking sentient skateboard.
I'm not. I just wanted to be clear. I don't give a shit about Skabos.
Yeah, I know.
You're a heartless person.
I know. I saw like a Hotaru just like holding Skabos, and he's all like fucking white. He's like Skabos, and I'm just like, oh no, poor Skabos.
Oh no.
Oh no! Just like when Gigist is like just crushing the car, basically juices Skabos, makes the it is called this in the wiki, the skateboard amalgam dart. The eye glows, he growls. I'm just like, oh no.
Yeah.
He has to fight a skateboard.
In our group chat, Emily was asking how they were able to make amalgam out of not combining it with anything else. And this is interesting because clearly what's happening here is we have a new category of monster. The silver amalgams were combining Kemi with a human. The gold amalgams were combining a Kemi with one of the little alchemy voodoo dolls that Garion had. And now we have our third category of amalgam, the black ones that Gigist can create on his own because he's the main villain.
Yeah, no, he's so powerful. Of course, he can just do whatever the fuck he wants.
It's just like how Build had the normal smash, the hard smash, and the hazard smash. We have reached our third category of monster of the week.
Would I be an awful person if I recorded a video of just me ripping a fucking Skabos card in half?
Why? What the fuck?
No, you have to like crush it in your hand like he did.
See the Skabos, everyone?
Lane, you're asking to get either smited or someone will slap you in the face.
No, I won't do that.
I'll have to reach us first.
No, the Skabos is hollow foil. I can't do it. I can't do that to a card.
You don't have a spare?
Oh no,
I have 4 of them. I have 4 Skabos. I could definitely do it.
Oh no, here's a bad joke. So when's the premium Bandai Dead Skabos?
Ooh.
Do you know
they
what?
actually got a prop for Skabos right in front now because he has the white body.
Yep.
So okay, here's something where I think would have made the episode a little more dramatic and intense. I think he should have changed Hopper 1 into like a dark amalgam, and then like he tries to like Hotaru tries to save him. Like, you know, I know he has to use Hopper 1 for Platinum Gotchard, but like say he uses like Iron Gotchard or something like that.
I think Hopper 1's
like,
going to be the last one that he's going to go
A Hopper 1 amalgam feels like something to do either as a finale or as a movie villain.
Oh, I was gonna say
Hopper would be a last resort.
Because if you notice, the chemis that Gigist turned into amalgams are one half of actual forms that Hotaru can access. For this one, Skabos, so he can't go operate Skabo anymore. At the next episode, he's going with Ant Tripper, which then he can't go to Ant Wrestler anymore.
So we're just whittling down Gotchard's auxiliary forms.
Yeah, so we can't use them anymore.
That would be interesting if the rest of the show is Gigis just like genuinely gradually killing off Kemi so that Hotaru has less forms to use until he's backed into a corner and obviously we'll have to use Rainbow.
Yeah, this episode clearly sets up that Rainbow is going to be a thing.
Rainbow is going to be not the coming episode, but the one after, probably.
Speaking of rainbows, Giga just fucking went in on Hotaru with that scene.
Oh no, I love that like Hotaru went to like go pick out ingredients for like another one of his dishes, and he's like picking out avocados, just gets warped immediately to a rooftop, and then Gigas just goes
and this was after he grabs an avocado and hey look, there's Time Lord.
Yeah, Time Lord was just under an avocado.
I found a wild Time Lord.
This is like the Mewtwo under the truck rumor.
It was Mew, but yeah.
Mew, sorry.
Although it is funny that he's like, oh, it's nice to see you again, Time Lord. Time. Oh yeah, that was the other me.
That was the Daybreak Time Lord.
That was the orange one.
Yep.
Orange Time Lord. He's got a Digiegg.
Which is clearly where Nijigan is gonna come from there, obviously.
Yep.
And I'm very looking forward to that.
I don't know why. Just every time Gigist like transition, I was like, "Oh, hey, look, he's kind of using the Revice like transition stuff."
Oh yeah, because the way he was, they were the world was fucking spinning through the background. That was interesting.
I thought it's more keen to Zio with the opening and all that.
Either or. Yeah, so basically the episode ends with Skebos appearing to be actually dead. Pretty safe to say that Rainbow Gotchard will probably have a way to revive them.
Premium Bandai dead Skebos.
Yeah, because gonna give a little thing to Seven. Yeah, Seven said that could the rainbow version of the Chemis be ones that he revives.
Oh, that's an interesting idea.
Oh, that's a good theory. I like that.
Yeah, and you guys did mention something about the egg within Hotro being part of his original power.
Yeah, there's clearly some sort of lore or backstory related to Hotaro and this egg that we don't know yet. Like why it's there, how it got there, and what it actually is doing.
I wonder if this will be the first main villain rider we've had in a while that's not going to have like a rider form at the end of this show.
I think there's rumors going around about a new driver for Gigist, I think, which is like it might be like a reskin of the Dread driver, from what I'm hearing.
Okay, so Ichi,
supposedly based on the Dread driver.
Would you be pissed off if his name was Kamen Rider Gigist?
Yes.
Okay, so it still counts even for like.
You know what it should be? You know what would be awesome if it was Kamen Rider El Dorado.
Kamen Rider Gold.
No.
Kamen Rider Alchemy.
No.
Gorgeous.
Oh, I got it. Kamen Rider Gigist.
Let's not kill Ichi tonight.
So anyway, next episode is going to be about Hopper 1 going on his own little side quest, and also Ant Trooper's going to die.
Hopper one's trying to cheer up Hotaro because, you know, he just saw one of his Kemi fucking died.
Yeah.
Yeah, Hopper 1 episode.
Overall, pretty good episode. I'm happy that Gigist is finally stepping out and finally doing shit. He literally, the way he showed up was just in time to have to wait his fucking turn to do anything.
Oh my god, you know what's gonna happen? Okay, so like he's interested in like Spanner's Black Flame, right?
Uh-huh.
He's gonna like absorb the Black Flame out of Spanner, and then that's how he's gonna like make the new belt or something, and then make his rider for him.
Maybe
Spanner won't be corrupted by the Black Flame anymore.
I mean, for a brief second in the episode, it looked like he was going to become the Wheel Mogum again until Minato poofed him away.
Minato's like, nope, not having that shit again.
There are also rumors swirling around this last week about Majade and Valvarad getting new forms soon as well.
Ooh.
Sounds alright.
I'd be happy to see them get some new forms.
They got two,
nice.
right? Yeah.
All right, so that's about it for Gotchard. Take us in.
Boom, change.
Another good episode this week, I'll say.
It was very good.
Yeah, it was.
I myself did not finish Onger. I only watched about 8 episodes of it before I got angrily sick of Gunpei. But I think I absorbed enough in those 8 episodes to appreciate the cameo of Sosuke and Speedor in this episode.
I really liked the red. The red in his hair was really cool.
That's new. I don't think, unless he dyes it later in the show, that wasn't the color of his hair in the original.
Yeah, the actor didn't even dye his hair even.
Wait, he just has red hair?
Yeah, for some fucking reason, I don't know.
Oh, okay. I can definitely tell that Sosuke's aged a lot since 2007.
Yeah.
When the show came out.
2008.
I'm not gonna lie. I'm not gonna lie. As someone who got introduced to Super Sentai with their Go-Onger, I enjoyed this episode.
It was a fun episode.
I will say I was not expecting them to do Engine O. That was actually, I was like, we're doing this. Okay, cool.
They literally yoinked them out of the sky to form it.
Yeah, Bear RV and Busline just came out of the sky. We're like, we're here to help you.
The fun part of this episode for me was noticing what footage was clearly pulled from Go-Onger.
Oh yeah,
there were definitely some shots that were like, this footage is absolutely over a decade old.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, so we find out that Speedor warped his way into this version of human world, I guess. And at the same time that Cannonborg was making his approach to Earth, they collided in the sky, and then Speedor just crash lands in the fucking bushes.
And shrinks, because he's like, I lost my true form.
Well, they do have those forms in Go-Onger. They're toy-sized at some points.
Yeah. Yeah. I love the little toy Speedor. He's so fucking cute.
The one thing I'll say was a weak point in this episode was the way that Taya meets Speedor. He literally just finds him in the fucking bushes. I feel like the writers could have come up with a better way for Taya and Speedor to meet.
Well, he heard him. He heard him, like, rustling in the bushes.
He just finds him as like, hey, to my partner? For partner.
Also, one of the highlights of this episode for me was freaking... We got a Boom Black Henshin with Joe like transforming in his police uniform. I was like, yes, good shit.
Yep.
I love you, Joe.
I did think it was cute that when they do eventually when he shows Speedor to everyone else that Amira compares essentially Sosuke and Speedor and Taya and Boom Boom.
Yep.
Well, also Sosuke does the joke where like he just calls everyone like Boom Boom Red, Boom Boom Pink, and Taya's just it's Boom Red.
I saw. I don't know. Yeah, I know what you're gonna say.
Okay.
Yeah,
it was that was ad-libbed.
At least the first time, because he does it several times in the episode. Where
I thought they liked the bit.
I don't know why it felt like a very Sosuke thing.
Yeah, Sosuke refers to Boon Red as Boon Boom Red, and then Taya corrects him the first time and the last time. But then between those two times, he calls the rest of the team Boon Boon Color, and no one else says anything in response to it.
Well, it's because they were in battle. It was like heat of the moment, right? So,
but
speaking of battle.
Well, before we move on to that, my immediate reaction to the first time he said it was, how does he know that they're called that? But then my follow-up thought was, oh, right, the Boonboomgers are publicly known in this show.
Yeah. Yep. Everyone knows.
Can we talk about how they basically fought monster sandals?
It was literally a monster made out of wooden sandals, Geta. That was actually a really fun design, and his powers were interesting.
It was such a dick move of fucking Cannonborg. Like he summons the monster and like Itasha or whatever. It's just like, it's my thing. Fuck you.
You stole her job.
You stole my bitch. Shoves head in tailpipe.
Also, they compare Speedor to Yalukar, and they're like, oh, he's like you. And Yalukar's like, fuck, he ain't.
They are in fact both talking toy car creatures.
We've animalized.
I wonder if they'll ever make like a premium Bandai like electronic Yalukar.
That big it's googly anime eyes. RPM.
I watched that clip this morning.
Power Rangers RPM is amazing.
Yep.
I don't know why.
That one I did finish.
I don't know why. I just imagine Tokunate and Natasha holding the archive. They're just like Hashiri and Sol, Seto, Yaruka.
That would be awesome. Just Yarukar forming a new Engine O combination. Man, now I kind of want that.
You know what I realized? Sosuke didn't really... Well, I guess he did technically meet Bundorio, but like, I mean, he didn't meet Bundorio in his like normal form.
Yeah.
He didn't have curry. He didn't get to try any of his curry.
Oh.
Aw.
But we meet Sosuke as he's like helping this lost child find his mom, And
Joe's doing a bad job of it.
I guess this is just a bit that Sosuke did throughout Gotchard, but he just like flips a coin, picks a random direction to run in, and comes back 2 minutes later with the mom.
Yeah, no, that's exactly what Sosuke does.
Wow.
He lets fate drive him in the direction he needs to go.
Yeah. But yeah, so the Boonboomgers run into the Geta Maju, who traps them by giving them very heavy Geta shoes.
100-ton Geta.
And then Sosuke runs in, but after yeeting his coin in the monster's fucking face.
Yeah.
And he gets reunited with Speedor, and he just like gently tucks him into his jacket as he does the henshin, which means that for those first shots until Speedor comes back out, he's just like tucked inside Go On Red's fucking suit.
And updated Gotchard henshin, let's go!
Brand new stock henshin for Go On Red.
Yeah, no, and I still, it never gets old. Just them going like Meta on, and then just put the helmet on like over their head. It's so satisfying.
It's like how Deca Ranger says, "Face on,
face on."
Even though it's very obvious that they just pluck the helmet right in front of their faces.
Oh
while
yeah,
they're doing it.
obviously.
Oh, yeah. Welcome to every Power Ranger or Sentai shot when they take the helmet off. You just see them like the helmet in front of their face, and they just rotate it like, oh, we just took it off.
Back to action.
No, just engine stone, seto, let's go on.
Except for the
I feel so nostalgic.
Except for the one time in Power Rangers when Tommy debuted as the White Ranger, like he
actually takes off the helmet.
He actually like takes the clips off the helmet. And I'm like, oh.
One thing that bugged me is like right after Go On Red henshins, they're like, oh, he's a hero. That's so unexpected. Motherfuckers, while you were in the base, Speedor told you about the Gotchard.
Yep.
So you should have very much expected this. But anyway, it's awesome because we just cue the fucking Gotchard theme, which is a goddamn banger.
Oh no, Gotchard theme is amazing.
Oh yeah. I got giddy.
I fucking love the attack they do. Like, in order to combat the heavy shoes, he just holds on to Speedor, who just rockets forward.
It's so good.
That was so good.
He's just... he's like, oh, I can't move. Like he's slowly moving, and Speedor's like, okay, hold on to me.
Speedor rendezvous.
When you think about it, literally the monster got hit with like 100 tons of pressure at like Mach speed.
That's crazy.
That's fucking nuts. That's disgusting. That's so terribly powerful.
So then the Boonboomgers, free of the Geta, do their theme and their roll call, and then Go On Red does his roll call. And then we cut to fucking Boon in the base, like, the Sixth Warrior! And I'm like, no, that's not what's happening. We're not at the Sixth Ranger yet.
Nah, not yet.
Yeah, not yet.
Yep.
Although it's funny, that line and then what we got earlier today.
Yep. So yeah, they finish off the monster with their combination attacks. We get Go On Handling Drive, which was pretty fun. And then I'm pretty sure I heard Boon say at one point, "Let's go on."
Just he's like, Boon Bread, do the thing. I'm like, okay. Just turns the handle. It's just da 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 da.
Yep. And then we get the typical like race through the highway zone chase after Yarukar, and Speedor joins the race, which is awesome. I don't even care that it doesn't make sense how he got there.
He was just there.
Yeah. It's so awesome that I don't care. That's worth mentioning.
And it just, I feel like he does the bird mode, grabs Yarukar, throws him out of the highway dimension.
Yep.
And then we get mech fight.
Oh, the mech fight.
They just drop Busan and Bear RV out of a dimensional hole in the sky, and we get Engine O. Basic Engine O.
Engine O. Tonight.
Yeah. And even though I've only watched 8 episodes of Gotchard, it was pretty awesome to see it again, because I have watched clips of all of the different G formations of Megazords that Gotchard has.
I would definitely like to see the Gotchard show up again.
what fucking blew my mind was, I don't know if this was a thing the Gotchard did in their show, but the fucking Boom Boom Hell Wheel, where the two Megazords get into like a fucking Super Bunny Man style double spinball attack.
Yeah, that was funny.
That was really cool.
And then the fucking finale, Go On Boom Boom Grand Prix finish. Someone posted the image earlier of the shot of the two Megazords with their team emblems behind them. The Gotchard emblem and the Boonboomger emblem look, when placed side by side, look like the word go. That's so fucking nice.
And I love how you skip the part. I love how you briefly skip the part where the Geta groomer shoots Boom Boom's legs with the virtual Geta beam.
Virtual Geta beam.
His spear heavy, so like he knocks off Off-Road Wagon. So when we get Engino, it's like, hey, I'll help you three-legged race style.
I don't know how that helped, but it did.
You have Off-Road Wagon drive around the combined legs and made like a virtual rope to tie them together.
Because that's a thing they can do. Sure, why not? I just don't understand how doing this three-legged race bit solved Boom Boom's problem with their legs being too heavy. But whatever. At this point, it's not worth fucking pointing at. Yeah, but the one thing that bugged me about the way that fight ended is like they do the finale and then fucking they like repeat the footage of the final slash attack like 3 or 4 times. Was that something Gotchard did? I don't remember them doing that. But whatever.
I don't remember.
So yeah, they finish off the monster and then we cut back to, we have to come up with an excuse for Sosuke to leave immediately. And the reason we've come up with is Mahalkin is getting fucking married?
That's the F1 car from Gotchard, right?
Yeah, that's Speedor and Bear RV's son.
It was from Gotchard.
Your son.
Mahalkin was the son of Speedor and Bear RV, who was in the Gotchard tribute episodes of Gotchard, and also combined with the Gotchard Zords to form Kanzen Gokaio, their final Ultra Zord form. And now Mahalkin is getting married? To who?
And the best part, Bear RV mentioned the others. Oh, everyone else is already in Machine World. We're just waiting for you, Sosuke.
Everyone else we couldn't afford to have come back is waiting for you just off screen.
Yay, Gunpei was mentioned. That's all that matters.
Despite the fact that we just saw Hanto in the Gatsby cinema.
Yeah, he died.
Yep.
He got shot.
I shot him.
I shot him.
Oh,
right, I forgot that's the fucking... Holy shit, what the fuck? Is that Gokaio combined?
I don't think
it's Mahalkin combined with G12.
Yeah, like that's most of that is G12, but then they just threw Mahalkin on there. That's not official.
Okay, thank God. Jesus Christ, that's a fucking mess.
G12 is already a fucking mess.
That's so busy.
I love it.
Look at actual G12. It's a goddamn mess.
G12, like a G12.
No.
I don't care if people say G12 is beautiful.
My favorite line from Sosuke comes after this, where he turns to the Boonboomgers and says, I have to go to Machine World. I'll leave Human World to you, Kohigers.
What about Christmas World?
Oh no, I forgot about that.
Yeah, and the Gotchard movie.
Oh my god.
There he is. Samurai Hao was, but remember, my favorite will always be freaking Good Cool Kaiser VSX. Fucking love that thing.
The one where you barely can see the head.
Yeah.
Yeah, but in terms of, I always say, in terms of ability, that mech is broken.
But I just love that Sosuke called them the Kohigers, which is like the opposite of the Senpaigers from the recent crossover movie.
Why is that?
Oh god!
In like parody Sentai, just like the Senpaigers and the Kohigers, that'd be great.
That would mean that they have to bring back old actors, Lane.
Sure, why not?
All right.
You can make it like after five like style. It'd be so funny. Just make it funny.
That'd be interesting. But so it looks like next week's episode, everyone gets like drained of energy and or depressed, and then there's something about Genba potentially betraying them, and also the monster swords.
And Boon Killer Robo.
Yes, I'm excited for the Boon Killer.
Yeah.
The new premium Bandai toy.
Oh,
the new Decepticon.
Looks so evil.
It's literally Nemesis Prime.
Oh, Scourge.
Yeah, Scourge.
Yeah.
Scourge.
Yep. Which means after that is Boon Killer.
7. No, we don't want that.
The Boom Killer Robo.
On a related note, we're not going to be talking about him for a little bit, but I will say I watched the King Oger crossover movies. Both of them made me angry for very different reasons.
Oh no!
I saw one clip with Gira and Taro, and like Ichi will know what I'm talking about. And I was like, yes, this is what I've been fucking waiting for.
Yeah, I can imagine.
I love Don Brothers, man. So good.
Shattered Glass Dario. I love that.
Yeah. So the rumors are true. Tokuger is going to be the next Sentai to get a crossover with Boonboomger.
Oh, cool.
What?
Yes. Yeah.
Well, the early rumors for Boonboomger did say that they were going to have an episode with Gotchard and eventually one with Tokuger.
Oh my fucking god! I cannot wait. I fucking love the Tokugers. That's our origin, people.
Yeah.
If it wasn't for fucking
maybe
Momoro.
Maybe they'll do a Cure Major afterwards. We don't know.
And it's fucking perfect since it's your 10 years of Castranger.
Yeah. Oh god, to see like any of the Tokugers. No, you know who we get? Just get Akira.
Booner O.
The only Tokuger cameo is Akira.
Yeah.
Oh, thank you, Orb.
It'll probably be Light, but Akira would be cool.
I would be fine with Light. Light is amazing.
Yep.
I mean, we already got Sosuke, so let's go and get Tokuichi go.
Fuck yeah. Oh man.
All right then.
Dogengers.
All right, Dogengers 5 and 6.
So episode 5, that was the El-Brave episode, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Actually, hold on. Yeah. 5 is the El-Brave episode, and 6 is the Fukuokalibur episode.
Mm-hmm. So I love about the El-Brave episode was I legit did not realize that El-Brave was short until they literally pointed it out that he was short.
Same.
It never fucking crossed my mind. I just saw him in the line of the Dogengers, and he looked the same height as everyone else. And they're like, "Oh no, El-Brave's really short," and I'm just like, "Oh my god, he is fucking short." Like
that's so funny, and like not to toot our own horns too much, but honestly, the fact that we didn't notice that until they pointed out just speaks volumes about us as people. You know what I mean?
Take a non-alcoholic shot for every time you make a short joke.
Yep. I haven't seen this many short jokes since I watched the original Full Metal Alchemist.
Should have drank his milk.
Yep.
The sad part is I went the exact same thought for Ichi.
Yep.
So El-Brave, he's the wrestler Toku hero, and I
the
gotta
luchador.
say, like, especially like where me and Ichi are in Dogengers right now with like season 3, just like El-Brave's so fucking awesome.
I gotta say, like,
he's my favorite.
Out of the whole team, at least in this season, his suit is the best, objectively.
It's a really, really, really fucking good suit.
Like it's so ornate and detailed, especially the fucking helmet. It's so good.
Look at that!
Look at that beautiful suit.
Like
it's like Becky Red on fucking steroids.
In terms of like color palette, obviously my preference would be Kitakyumen and Metal, but in terms of like objective quality of design, El-Brave suit is leaps and bounds beyond the rest of them.
And then like and spoilers for later, he gets a power up form. It's
a very wicked power up form.
Yeah.
Like when I first watched Dogengers and I saw him, like, you're my favorite. And spoilers, he's still my favorite so far.
Yep.
I don't know. I've come in like recent Dogengers. I've come to really like Ogaman, Rookie, and like Yamashiron are like my favorites. I love Yamashiron. He's so fucking adorable. Yamashiron must be protected at all times. So precious.
So the concept for this episode is that the villains are looking for the second gold seal power that they've been using to strengthen themselves, and they've lost their first power in the last couple episodes. So they start looking for the second gold seal, and in order to excavate it, Uzagi goes to a construction company to try and steal one of their digging machines, and they happen to go to the construction company that El-Brave works for.
Yep.
But the funny thing is, before El-Brave even gets a chance to do anything, Uzagi and the Mooks get beat the shit out of by the workers.
Yep.
I laughed at that.
Don't fuck with the construction workers, man.
That was such a funny bit.
And then we get this grand entrance. In the red corner, here's El-Brave.
Yeah.
And it just proceeds to continue to job these mooks.
Oh, yeah. Fucking stomps Uzagi so damn hard until fucking Kage the stuntman shows up as Uzagi's form change? Question mark? Oh, can you see my stuntman? Proceeds to dummy him and home run him out of the building.
No, and I love, like, after he is like, oh, you're a little ball, and I get hit a home run. That's El-Brave. And then cut to the Tanaka house. And they're just like, oh, all that's left is El-Brave and Fukuokalibur. And it's like, okay, who are they? And Kitakyumen says, oh, El-Brave is this wrestler, he's always known for yelling. As you hear El-Brave yelling and then crashing at the Tanaka house.
That was fucking funny, because like as Kitakyumen's talking and you hear El-Brave yelling, everyone watching is just like, he's gonna crash into the house, isn't he? Yup.
Kitakyumen covers himself with his own pillow.
Yeah, like the one thing I love about El-Brave, especially like with his personality, is I love his just like determination. Like he gets so fired up, and he just like once he's all fired up, you can't fucking stop this man, like at all.
Yep.
So cool.
And then once he like they get him out and there's like talking to him and they're trying to do introductions. Just the fact they're having Tanaka, Yamashiron, and Kitakyumen just looking down at El-Brave.
The camera angle.
No. The camera angles.
They're just being such assholes about it, and the camera angle is just emphasizing it. Oh yeah, you are short. Yeah, you're a shorty.
Yeah, and then I just
like Jesus, dude.
Yeah, and I just realized, I'm like, oh my god, he is fucking short.
Yep. And yes,
yeah,
Multi, I think he does. I'm pretty sure, from what I remember, I think there was a shot where you see the actual luchador mask under the helmet.
Yeah, because like later on we find out like his origins. Like, yeah, he actually is like a wrestler, and then like he just like wasn't like I think it was like he didn't do well, like or something like that, or just like nobody wanted him, so then he just decided to become a local hero because he felt like he could do more that way.
Do you learn this later this season or in a later season?
I think it was this season.
I don't remember.
But we also get the twist with Uzagi, which I loved, because it's like it's just this tiny little like buddy plushie with like a big head, and it's like El-Brave's just like they beat the shit out of Uzagi, and it's like, oh, what the fuck are you gonna do? Literally, it has like a fucking mook like black suit that you plop the head onto the suit actor. And then
I mentioned Kage the stuntman.
Yeah, I love it.
It's so funny that this is the episode we're talking about this week, considering that we've been watching the show in our Discord server every Wednesday, and the episode of season 3 we just watched focused on Kage.
Yeah, it was pretty.
Oh wow,
it was really good.
Oh,
Yeah,
not just Kage, buff Kage.
yeah. No, like, Usagi's power form later is just Kage, but just super buff.
Buffer.
Yeah, it's awesome.
Yep.
very strong.
So they go back. They go back to the construction company, and all of the workers have been tied up, and the boss is precariously dangled from a crane.
Yep.
As you do.
Yeah. So El-Brave tries to fight. He's not doing so hot until Rookie shows up and keeps Usagi busy while the boss gives El-Brave a speech about accepting oneself.
It's true.
Hey,
no, but I will say this. Like, I am a very tall person. I'm 6'3", and like I work with like a lot of people who are a lot shorter than me. But I always say, like, even being short like has its advantages. Like me, I'm tall. I don't like to like squat down and like go underneath things and stuff like that. It is not fun to do that as a tall person. But short people, I appreciate when you do shit like that. It's awesome. So don't be ashamed of being short.
Appreciation.
I think my favorite thing in this episode is just the shot of the boss as he's dangling. We workers don't get many lines.
Oh.
I mean, that is true.
That's very true. So El-Brave, freshly powered up from the morale boost of the speech, proceeds to allow Rookie to footstool him so he can get up to where Usagi is on the higher platform. And then fucking Rookie just pulls some really dumb shit like, look, a carrot! That's just the boss. Oh, man. But yeah, they defeat Usagi, and then we see a bit of the Gold Seal energy going into his championship belt, which will come up in a later episode.
Yep.
And then following the tropes of the last few episodes, it ends with El-Brave moving in to the Tanaka apartment, just like Yamashiro did at the start of the episode.
Yep.
So yeah, very fun episode. We're going through the saga where Rookie gets introduced to each of the main heroes of the Dogengers, and they one by one move into his house.
Dogengers assemble.
Yeah. So that takes us into episode 6, which is about Fukuokalibur.
This is my favorite Dogenger, in my opinion.
He's very cool.
It's cool.
He is cool.
Yeah.
He's very cool. I think his suit is very well designed. The thing that bugs me about him is I don't like that his swords are like so different. You know what I mean? The two swords are very different from each other, and that bugs me.
I didn't mind it.
But so the episode is largely centered around one of the minor villains, Eboshi Musha, who is this very armored shogun samurai looking thing who has his gold seal power attached to the mask covering his dumb cute face, which gets revealed during a flashback battle.
That shit was so funny, man.
Oh man, that was good.
You're so funny.
I think
so fucking funny.
I think this being his character plot point is an interesting idea. It just didn't actually make me laugh in execution. It's hard to put it in words, but you might get what I mean.
Yeah, I love you. Like tries to apologize to like buy a mask, and he like his like helmet like fucking stubs his toe, and he's like, fuck you.
Yeah. I love when, like, so we see Jiro who's like doing the grocery shopping for everyone, and he's pissed off about it. And then when he gets back, he starts like passing out groceries and shit. And then there's a scene where he passes toilet paper to Kita Q-Man, who's in the bathroom on the toilet in his suit.
Yep.
Yes.
We're 3 fucking seasons in, and Ichi still questions, like, why the fuck are they eating with their helmets on? And I just went, Ichi, it's Dogengers.
I'm Mr. Belt Mechanics. I have to highlight this shit.
They don't have belts.
You know what I mean, though.
I know.
Emergency induction port. Or in Kita Q-Man's case, emergency excretion port.
What I also like is we got to see Fukuokalibur used to have like an original suit, and I actually like this one honestly a lot more than his current one.
I don't know.
Yeah, like, OG suit's so cool.
I like to refer to that as the Fukuokalibur Showa version.
Yeah.
It kind of looks like Zua Whale if you look at the patterns on the legs and lower suit.
But it's cool when you remember that these are these are actual local heroes in Japan. So it's safe to say all these guys had like original fucking designs, then they just upgraded them over the years.
It looks way better in this. It looks way better in this suit than it did in the episode. Every time his previous form was in action in the episode, I was so fucking distracted by just how terrible the eyes are. It looks like he's cross-eyed and looking in 3 directions at once. Every time I looked at that fucking helmet. Tell me I'm wrong.
No, you're not wrong, but just like I like old style eyes like that. That's like again, that's why I like Zenkaiser's suit so much, because I love the dots.
I will say that the Showa Fukuokalibur suit is a lot more consistent in its color scheme, and I do like that. That's the one thing I like more than the modern Fukuokalibur. The colors are a little more differentiated in the newer version, and it's not as consistent.
And what's really badass is like his power up form is he summons his original suit and they just team up. That's fucking cool.
I would not have spoiled that, but that's now out there.
I'm sorry.
You spoiled the ending.
You're an ending.
You're a spoiler.
But yeah, so Eboshi Musha is sad because he's not doing a good job as a villain, and technically he's correct. He's not really doing that well. But I love that Fukuokalibur chooses to be supportive of him anyway. When Shura Omaru is like, go home, you're not doing anything, Fukuokalibur just yells, Eboshi Musha is a good villain, dang it! And I'm like, what are you basing that on? It's nice that you're supportive, but why are you supporting your enemies? And what are you basing that on?
My source? Me.
My source is I made it the fuck up. Meanwhile, we have this other subplot of Shuramaru possessing Yuki and then Jiro as he like tricks his way through the episode, and it eventually leads to a duel between himself and Fukuokalibur. We get to see. Sorry, go ahead.
Also, in the initial teaser for the Genjer, Fukuokalibur was actually in his Showa suit for the promotional stuff.
Oh wow,
interesting. Yeah.
It's not when they actually got into production, then he got the new suit.
I was gonna say that. It makes me wonder about what the timeline was about when he upgraded his suit.
Yeah,
it's probably why they included it as a plot point.
Maybe.
That's cool.
Maybe it was like, oh, we already got footage of this, so now we got to film scenes with your new suit.
I don't know. But we get to see Shuramaru's Dokuku Ken Yoiyami and Fukuokalibur's Hakata Ori Dynamic, which are basically light and dark versions of the same attack.
Yeah,
pretty much.
We see a little bit more of the gold seal power go into the clear file that Fukuokalibur tried to let Eboshi Musha use as a new face mask. And then,
which is weird.
Then we go back home to check on Yuki, who's been unconscious lying in the apartment this whole time.
Oh yeah. Hell yeah, she's unconscious.
This is gonna sound so terrible, but I was half expecting, after Kita Q-Man walked in to see Yuki just lying unconscious on the floor, I expected his next conversation with Jiro to be, I'm so proud of you.
Like, just like he sits him in like the living room, he pats his shoulder, he's like, so, today you became a man.
So you're a degenerate.
No, I would have expected him to just like take out his phone and just be like, and picture?
No.
I don't know.
I would put it past him.
Kita Q-Man's a fucking dick. He's good at marketing and promotion, but God damn it, is he a fucking dick?
He do be kind of a shitbag.
I hate that you're right.
Oh, it's so true. That's why, I always say how much he's my least favorite Dogenger because I hate him so much. And CO2 always just reminds me. He's like, yeah, but we love to hate him, and I'm like, it's fucking true.
I mean, it is in line with his character because
it is. That's why I can't
it's the hateable one, so that everyone around him is better.
I cannot get over the fact that he gives me just such heavy Decade vibes, both in the way he acts and the way he sounds.
Yeah, no, that's why I was saying he should have been played by Masahiro Inoue. It would have been so good.
That would have been so fun.
I would have loved that.
But it would have taken away from the authenticity of the local heroes aspect of the show.
Yeah.
Unless Decade himself wants to collab with Dogenger with his other Toku.
You'll see plenty more actual Toku actors cameoing in this series going forward.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah.
Oh really?
I cannot wait to see who we're gonna get in season 4.
Yep.
Oh, I think you already know like 2 of them, but I think that's like a long time.
I know.
So yeah.
I think I know 2 of them.
I know one of them.
Yeah.
All right.
But yeah, so that's the episode. It ends with Jiro and Yuki finally meeting face to face, and they're hopefully going to talk out their problems, but we'll see. And then the next episode is about Idol.
Idol.
The Reploid.
Yeah, she looks like
Idol.
She looks like Roll.
Edgy.
Yeah. Basically angry, edgy, pointy Roll.
Idol, definitely not important to the plot. Not at all.
Definitely.
At
Ninja
all.
Robo Girl.
Definitely not. Wink.
Definitely not on Akiba Red's list.
So, no, for fucking real. Jesus, that's my favorite episode of Akiba Ranger ever. But yeah, so that's more Dogengers. Again, can't stress this enough. Go watch this series. It is so fucking good.
It's fun.
It's literally one of the best tokusatsus I've ever seen.
Season 3 is a little bit of a slow one for me, but I'm hoping season 4 will pick up.
Oh, I've been enjoying the fuck out of High School. High School has been so much fun.
But I very much enjoyed seasons 1 and 2 so far.
Oh, 2 was phenomenal.
Oh, season 2 is probably the best one.
Nice.
I don't know. We'll see with the hero I've seen in season 4. I think Metropolis might end up being my favorite. We'll see though.
And we have
the main hero.
Yeah. Then we also have Shin Dogengers to look forward to. Whatever the fuck that's gonna be. It's gonna be. Oh, it's gonna be. I just hope it's. I hope it's all the Dogengers, but edgy as fuck.
Dogenji?
It's so good.
We do know that Keith the Cumin has a new suit. So who
knows?
If they all will get new suits.
Sick.
Very cool.
All right. Well, that will be the end of Castranger for the week.
Yeah.
Jikai, Radio Sentai Castranger. Our feature topic for next week will be Yodana the Final.
Yes, fuck yeah.
Let's go!
I did, as an update, I did catch up. I watched part 3. It was great. I loved it. So I'm looking forward to watching the finale.
All right.
It's finally happening, ladies and gents. We're going to be done with Yodana.
I was
excited. Porn is finally over.
I was excited about part 3 as well because George cameoed in it.
Oh,
his
yeah.
actor, at least.
Yep.
As Phoenix.
Yeah, he's so fucking funny.
All right. A shout out to our currently active patrons, of course, which includes Blaze, Armorhide, Sentai VT, Midas the Fool, Vegas, and Jackaplier. Thank you very much for supporting what we do.
Yeah.
As always, the primary source of our hijinks is castranger.podbean.com. From there, you can find our Facebook, Twitter, Discord, Patreon, merch store, all of our cool shit.
Also, Decker and Jerry, thank you for joining us tonight. We appreciate it.
Thanks for inviting us.
Yeah.
Especially with Gar and Emily's not here.
Yeah.
It's nice to be back after so long.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then for me and Jared, it's been a month since we actually been in a voice chat together, since we haven't recorded Ultra Ranger for a while. Like Ultra Chat.
Yeah.
Yeah, Gar. No, I'm just kidding.
Hey, don't blame Gar. That man is
No, I'm
busy.
not.
Isn't fine.
He's working so fucking hard on like all the Ultra Ranger stuff, and I'm so proud of him. He's so.
We love you, Gar.
No, Gar, you're the fucking best, man.
Proud of you, buddy.
Already then?
All right. Well, that will be it for this week. Thank you all once again for listening, watching, liking, favoriting, sharing, subscribing, hitting the bell, and being awesome. And we will see you next week.
Stay pregnant.
No!
Stay gotcha.
That one's
I
fun.
beg your pardon?